When you pull a box of frozen beef patties from a supermarket freezer, the front packaging often promises pure, juicy, high-quality beef. Yet under federal agricultural standards, products labeled as beef patties are permitted to contain significant amounts of added water, soy binders, texture-modifying agents, and salt solutions without losing their primary beef designation. Independent analysis of retail frozen burger options reveals that a surprising number of mass-market brands rely on textured vegetable protein, sodium phosphate solutions, and mechanically processed trimmings that fundamentally alter the texture and moisture content of the meat. What looks like a simple butcher-grade patty at first glance is frequently a carefully engineered blend of low-cost trimmings and moisture-retaining additives designed to extend freezer shelf life and lower manufacturing overhead. Where are you watching from in the United States? Comment your state below. Whether you are tuning in from Florida, Ohio, Washington, North Carolina, Colorado, or Pennsylvania, I always love seeing where our community comes together from across the country. And how old are you? Tell me in the comments down below as well. Understanding what goes into everyday supermarket items really comes down to knowing how governing bodies regulate these products. Under USDA standards, a product labeled simply as a beef patty can include added binders and water up to specific regulatory limits, whereas a product labeled ground beef hamburger cannot contain added binders or extenders. The FDA oversees general ingredient labeling accuracy, while the FTC monitors marketing claims to ensure that front-of-package messaging does not mislead consumers about product quality or sourcing. Budget-friendly frozen patties found at major discount stores frequently rely on soy protein, concentrate or soy flour to pad out the total weight of the meat. These plant-based binders absorb liquid during manufacturing, allowing the patty to maintain a plump appearance while significantly reducing the actual beef content per serving. When cooked, these filled patties tend to release excessive moisture and shrink unevenly, resulting in a denser, rubbery texture that differs noticeably from fresh ground beef. Consumers who read the back panel closely will often see soy products listed among the top ingredients, alongside caramel coloring added to simulate a flame-seared appearance. Bulk warehouse club burgers often feature higher overall meat content, but many of these thick-cut frozen options utilize added sodium phosphate and broth solutions to preserve tenderness through long freezing cycles. Sodium phosphate helps the meat fibers bind tightly to water molecules, preventing severe freezer burn and drying during commercial storage and home thawing. However, this added liquid solution can elevate the overall sodium content per patty far beyond what an unseasoned ground beef burger contains, altering the natural flavor profile and introducing unnecessary dietary sodium to your meal. Another common commercial method involves using mechanically tenderized or finely textured beef trimmings across mass-produced frozen burger lines. To maximize muscle protein yields from lean cattle trimmings, processors compress and chop meat fragments under high pressure to standardize fat percentages across large production runs, while entirely permitted under regulatory oversight and monitored for food safety. This intensive mechanical processing breaks down the natural grain of muscle tissue, creating a uniform, tightly packed structure that lacks the loose, juicy crumble expected from fresh ground chuck. Pre-cooked and pre-seasoned, flame-broiled frozen patties offer maximum convenience, but their ingredient lists often reveal a complex array of artificial flavor enhancers, hydrolyzed corn protein, natural smoke flavorings, autolyzed yeast extract, and maltodextrin are frequently blended into the ground meat matrix to recreate cooked flavor. Notes after freezing. These additives help offset the loss of volatile aromatic compounds caused by repeated temperature shifts during transit, yielding a standardized taste that relies more on chemical seasoning formulations than on the natural flavor of aged beef. Specialty frozen burger lines often highlight premium claims such as grass-fed or pasture-raised, but labeling standards allow notable variation in how these descriptions are applied. A patty bearing a grass-fed claim may come from cattle that were fed grass for only a portion of their lives before being finished on grain rations unless explicitly certified as 100% grass-fed. Additionally, imported frozen beef patties blended with domestic trimmings can carry ambiguous country of origin labeling, making it difficult for shoppers to confirm whether the livestock was raised under strict domestic grazing protocols. Learning to inspect the fine print on frozen burger packaging gives you total clarity at the grocery store checkout. Look directly at the legal statement of identity printed just below the primary brand name, because if it reads ground beef patties, federal guidelines prohibit added binders, soy extenders, or liquid solutions. Check the ingredient declaration to verify that beef is the sole item listed, and review the nutrition facts panel to ensure sodium levels stay under 80 milligrams per serving, which typically confirms an unseasoned, minimally processed burger. High-quality frozen burgers are widely available across grocery aisles once you know what to look for on the box. Brands that utilize whole muscle ground chuck, sirloin, or flash frozen single-ingredient beef retain their natural fat distribution, muscle texture, and authentic rich flavor without requiring chemical stabilization. Flash freezing technology seals in freshness within minutes of grinding, eliminating the need for added phosphate solutions, artificial colors, or preservative sprays while delivering a tender burger straight to your skillet. Take a quick look in your freezer and comment below which brand of frozen burgers you currently have at home. If you found this breakdown helpful for your next shopping trip, please hit the like button and share this video with friends or family. Our goal is always to help you shop with confidence and clarity, ensuring you can choose wholesome, minimally processed foods for your household every single day.